Greetings, everybody. This is Kamisha from Kamisha's Corner. Okay, I'm going to share this on Facebook. Huh. Hmm. I tasted better. I like both fruit, but this one is a little different. Got smashed in my bag. It's to Facebook. Oh, someone's biting me. Ah, that mosquito bite. Okay. Let's go to Facebook. As you are coming on, please say hello to me in the chat. Don't just come on and have me talking to myself. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, did my sister try to call me? All right. I'm so used to being on Facebook on my computer that when I go on my phone, on my phone, when I go to Facebook on my computer, everything looks different. I'm like, what's going on? Why don't I see everything that I'm used to seeing? Okay. Alrighty. So if you're on and you're watching me, say hello. Say it was interesting. Share to a group. Ah, why didn't I bring my phone out here? I could have did all this. Oh, what is biting me? I'm getting bites as we sit here and speak. Is it like something crawling on me or something? Oh, it's getting bigger. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a mosquito bite. Okay. So today started off very interesting. Regular day. I had two places that I wanted to go to today. Mm-mm-mm. Two places, that's it. And I was off to go. Never happened. Let me tell you what happened in a second. Okay, one more room. Okay. Hey, Happy. At least you can find the chat. People be not finding the chat. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. So my day today. Crazy. It started off so nice. I was like, there's two places I wanted to go. There's botanical gardens in the Accra region near East Lagoon, I believe. But they're both two places are both near the Accra Mall. So I was gonna go down there, go to the Accra Mall, stop at the Forex, change some money, and then go over to the botanical gardens and then cab over to excuse me. The what was the name of that place? It's the arts. It's like an arts garden, something to that extent. Something artsy. It's another type of garden, but it was artsy. I was gonna go to the other place and just see about it. So I go to the Accra Mall. I get there, no problem. Get in the cab, get to Accra Mall, looking around, looking around, looking around. I'm like, wait a minute. There's no Forex in this mall? Forex is where you go to change your money. I was like, are you kidding me? There's no Forex in this mall. If there is, I missed it. I looked. I looked again. I was like, all right, there's got to be someone, there's got to be one around the mall somewhere. So I go out, call myself, being independent, being adventurous. I could walk around and I could see if I could find a Forex. So I'm walking around. I ended up on this highway. I was like, oh, where am I going? I see people on the highway further up. And I'm like, okay, well, if they're going that way, there must be something over there. So let me go and check it out. So I'm walking on It's like a 4-lane highway. And I'm in the middle. I'm like, why am I in the middle of a 4-lane highway? There's a little sliver of sidewalk in the middle. So I'm walking down the middle of the highway. Get to the other side. There's nothing on the other side but more highway. I was like, oh shit. I was like, all right, this is not working. Turn around, go back. So I cross the road, crossing the highway, get back on the little teeny dirt road to go back. Go all the way back, come up this way, go back almost to the way I started from. I was outside of the mall. So I'm like, okay, I know there's a Forex inside Achimoto Mall. Let me just go there. So I go over to where they have, what do they call it? The Trotro. Go over to the little area where they have the Trotro. And I get on there. There's one going up. He said, are you going to Achimoto Mall? He says, yes, you can come this way. I said, well, we're not going there. But I said, we'll take you to Achimoto Junction, and then I'll show you where you can get the Trotro to Achimoto Mall. I was like, okay. So I get up to Achimoto Junction. He says, just go across the road and go, get one of the Trotros on the other side going to Achimoto Mall. I said, cool. So I do that, get on another one. It's Achimoto Mall. He said, yes, come. So I'll get on that one. He said, I'll show you where to get off. He shows me where to get off. He says, you see where the cars are turning? When we get off. It's like an off ramp from off the highways. That's weird. There's like a road too. So it's an off ramp where the cars go, and there's a road where people can walk. He said, go down there, and it's down there. So I said, okay, that's where the adventure starts. So I go walking. It's a little ways, but it's not that far. So I'm walking probably about a quarter of a mile to get down the hill. I'm walking, get down the hill. And I look, and I was like, I don't see no mall. I don't even see like a mall around here. I said, oh, it's probably up some. So I'm walking. And my phone, I got to change from Voda, because Voda, I never had problems with MTN. The other 2 times I came here, get MTN, never had a problem. This year I decided to get Voda. Why? All kinds of problems. Every time I'm trying to go somewhere, the network is down. It's not working right. I was like, okay, I have money on it, so I don't want to just throw it away. So I'm like, okay, I got to get a different one. I have to get MTN because this, in the middle of the way, it doesn't work. So I was like, oh, okay, well, let me turn on my GPS. So I'm walking down there. So I'm walking, I get down to the bottom where he told me to get. Not seeing anything. There's a whole bunch of the Trotros down there too. So I was like, all right, let me just walk up some more a little bit. Walk up some more. I was like, you know what? Before I continue to walk, let me look on my phone. So I look on my phone. The GPS isn't working, but it is showing me where I am and which direction I'm walking. So I look, I'm like, okay, not a problem. So I look on it. I said, okay, going in the right direction. I look and I was like, I said, that's a little bit of ways up. I was like, okay, well, it doesn't look that far. Let me just take a walk. I didn't do any daily walk this morning. I'll just take the walk up. So I take the walk up. It was a lot farther than I expected. And then I cross over to the other side of the highway because it looked like it was on the other side of the highway. And it was. So I cross over. And I'm walking. And I realized halfway there, and I'm like, wow, I should have just took the Trotro. But I didn't. But I was halfway there. I said, okay, just continue walking and get the rest of the way. Get the rest of the way there to the spot where it says Achimoto Mall. And I'm like, this is not Achimoto Mall. I was like, oh my God, where am I? Where did I go? So I look on the mall. I'm like, oh, this is not Achimoto Mall. It's some other kind of Achimoto Mall. It had a name to it. It said something Achimoto Mall, but it was some other kind of mall. It was like a food mall where people might go and get groceries. So I was like, oh my God, I did all that walking and this is not the right part. I said, but he said the mall was down there and I was clear. I said, Achimoto Mall. He said, yes. So I said, go back to the Google. So I went back to Google Maps. I still don't have good service. That Voda, man, I tell you, stay away from Voda. But I'm able to look on the Google map again, see where I am and see like what's around me. So I squeezed it in so I could see everything around me. And I see all the way highway. It says Achimoto Mall. I'm like, oh God, that is so far away. I'm like, and it's on the other side of the highway. Now there's like, I had walked so far up that there was no place to cross over. They have these like land bridges that go over the highway. There was no place to cross over. And I looked up and I could see a land bridge ahead of me. It looked like a mile. I was like, oh my God. I was like, okay, I just walk, get over to the other side. And when I get over to the other side, I'll get in the church. Adventure. So walk all the way. It had to be about a mile or two. And I had already probably walked about a mile. So I walk all the way down to the land bridge, go all the way over to the other side. Get to the other side. I see these ladies selling my bofro, which I love, and some pineapple. So I buy some pineapple because I'm thirsty and I'm hungry. So I was like, get a juicy fruit. I get some pineapple. I get my bofro. It was fresh cooked too. It was fresh. It was hot in my bag, burning my side. I get my pineapple. I start to eat some of it. And I walk up because there's like a little inlet from the highway where the chochos will stop. So I walked up to them. There was other people standing over there too. And I'm like tired. I'm like, oh God. So the chocho is there. I was like, are you going to Achimoto Mall? He says, yes. I had walked so far. The Achimoto Mall wasn't that much further. But it was way too far to keep walking. So I get in the van. I don't go too far. I think I had to pay just one city, 50 pesos, 150. And that's how short it was. I get to the mall. I was like, oh God. I go to the Forex, change my money, come back out, use the bathroom, and I see there's people in there that's selling like these shakes. I was like, I need something to drink. So they actually had these lassis. It was supposed to be a banana mango ginger lassi, which sounded really interesting. But it tastes just like banana and yogurt. So I was like, okay, well, it wasn't a lassi like I expected, but I got it anyway. It was cool. It was refreshing. Good enough. I get back outside the mall and I drink in my lassi. And I'm just shaking my head like, what is wrong with me? Miss Independent me always want to do it. Oh, I can walk. Yeah, that's not that far. Looking on Google Maps can be deceiving because what doesn't look like it's far on Google Maps can be really, really far. And it was so far. But I did mistake one mall for the other. There's two Achimoto malls. One, it had a bigger name. I can't remember the bigger name. It said something Achimoto Mall, and it was different from the regular Achimoto Mall where it was a mall with a whole bunch of stores and stuff, and the food court and all that. It was a different mall. It was just a grocery store, like a big grocery store. So, that was my adventure today. So I get in the mall, I change my money, I get my shake, I'm drinking it. I'm like, oh God, I'm tired. Now, all of that time, I left. It was before 12 when I left. And I'm getting back, and it's like, it's 4 o'clock here. That was 4 hours. And most of that time, I was walking. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? So I didn't make it to my gardens, but I'm going to go. I'm going to take you with me. I'm going to go another day. I just didn't make it today. That's okay. I had an adventure. I had a nice adventure. I would have done the same. That's not making me feel good, happy. We crazy. What's wrong with us? Walking and walking and walking, Lord. I was so tired. I got to the van. He told me some stupid astronomical price for the cab. I just looked at him. I said, what? 25 cities? He said, yes. I was like, whatever. I said, just take me home. And then when we get here, some good exercise. Yes, very good exercise. When we get back here, I'll give him 30 CDs. He don't got no change. I was like, how you a taxi driver? It's the middle of the day and you don't have change. I'm like, I know you had work. He had no change. And I was like, okay, I'll give you 20 CDs instead of the astronomical price that you quoted me. And it didn't cost that much. I was like, it don't cost that much to get to where I'm going. But I was like, whatever, just take me home. I was like, you overcharged me. It's the middle of the day and you don't have change? He said, oh, I'll go get change. He got out that van. He went and looked for some change. I was like, you had better because I will not give you the whole thing. I'm not going to overpay you after you overcharge me. Oh, man. I said, you think I don't know the prices? I know the prices. I know you're overcharging me. He looked at me. I was like, yeah. They be trying to get over on us, us diasporans. Oh my gosh. So that was my day. So I got to come on here and eat. So I got my Bofro. I got my fruit juice. I put it in a water bottle. Oh, so tired. And everything is biting me up. Man, what is going on today? Something is loving my blood because it is biting me up. So I got good exercise. Um, I got to understand a little bit more. And I remember when I got to Achimoto Mall, I forget that that mall is not far from where we stayed the last two times that I came. So I should have known it was further than what I was thinking. I really should have known because it's over by, well, you probably know what I'm talking about. But if you're ever been to Ghana, it's closer to like Kwame Nkrumah Circle. So, and that's not too far from, I was like, oh, I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, lots of exercise. That's how I spent my day. He figured you're American. He would just give him the, yeah. Well, the only reason why I just gave him because I was tired and I didn't feel like haggling. But I was like, 25. I don't cost no 25. I know it don't. It can't be far. But that's okay. I just gave it to him. And that's what he was thinking. Oh, American, I can get some money. I tell you, man, these cab drivers, you have to be haggling. Mm-mm-mm. So maybe tomorrow I'll go out and plan again to go to those two parks. I really want to check them out because there's not too many parks in Ghana, that at least that I know of, that you can go and kind of just sit down and relax and enjoy, being in a park under some tree or whatever. You don't find spaces like that really here in Ghana. And I think they should have more of those. They should really build more of those. Like in some open areas, have it as like, a park where people can just go and just relax and be up on the tree, sit on a bench, drink a sobolo or whatever, something. But you can just be and relax. But these Ghanaians are hardworking, man. They just like they don't relax. I'm like, don't y'all relax under a tree? No, they don't. Oh, they relax in church on Sundays, and that's it. Let me tell you, I can't. Oh, I was like, if I come here, I'm coming here and I'm gonna be relaxing. I ain't gonna be working. Mm. I shouldn't say if I come. I said when I come. So you see, I'm sweating up a storm. It's cool out right now because it looks like it's about to rain. It's cloudy, but it's cool. So I decided to sit outside. Plus, it's better lighting. My room has horrible lighting, so you can't really see in there. All the lighting in the place where I'm staying is very, very dull. I don't know why. I think they use that kind of light because it probably saves electricity. I'm not sure. That's what I'm assuming. But very, very dull. Hard on the eyes. Can't really see. So I like being outside. I'm like, it's cool. There's a breeze. I'll stay outside. Anyway, not much to talk about today. Just have to talk about my adventure. Adventure riding Chocho. Well, I got experience riding the Chochos today. So I got to figure out how to ride the Chocho from up here where I am into the city area. I'm sure there's a way to do it. You might have to go a little roundabout type of way, take a couple of Chochos, but I'm sure there's ways to do it. One day I'm going to be adventurous and do that and figure that out. How to get from where I am to the city area via Chocho. And all day long, I keep calling them dollar vans. I'm like, I'm not in New York. It's not a dollar van. Same concept, but it's not a dollar van. Oh, but yeah, that's all I have for you today. They relax more in the village, northern. Yeah, probably. Probably. You're probably right. But these people in the city, they work hard. I need some hard workers. I'm like, I got to relax. No problem. I got to relax. I can't be working like that. Oh, this breeze feels so good. It's some good breeze right now. Mm. My housemate, not feeling too well. She had some milk. She just said she doesn't usually drink milk when she has some milk, and it's tore through her stomach. I feel so bad. I was like, try some Imodium. But then the pharmacies weren't open. They don't open because it's Sunday. A lot of things shut down on Sunday. So the pharmacy was closed. He said the caretaker of this house was saying that they open up later on in the day. So she waited till later and then she went out. But she's going to be in her room. Poor thing. And then I had my yogurt last year. She said, I hope it didn't have milk. I was like, well, yeah, it did actually. I said, it had yogurt. The yogurt's a bit fermented, so maybe it does the stomach a little different. But then my stomach is not that thing to milk. It's not, it's sensitive to milk, but it's not that sensitive to milk. So, I don't know. Not much unless you have any questions. Anything you want to know, anything you want to see, you can make some requests. I can see if I can do it. But I don't have much to talk about. I just had to talk about my little adventure. Mm-mm-mm. Sad. Well, it wasn't sad. It was a good adventure. A lot of walking, lots of exercise, a lot of walking. My fifth hurt. My fifth hurt. Oh, no, I do have to tell you about something else. So, the other day, I went to get my foot done. Went to get a pedicure. Man, those Koreans, no Chinese, in nail salons back in the States, they ain't got nothing on. They ain't got nothing on the pedicures here. So I went to this salon to get a pedicure. And I have one normal foot and one jacked up foot. So I ain't tell them nothing. I just want to see how they handle it. When I'm usually back in the States and I go to the Korean or the Chinese nail salons, you know, they'll thin your foot, they'll scrub it. But they're always pushing, oh, you need medicine, you need medicine. They want to use the chemicals on your foot. I ain't trying to use the chemicals. But it is really jacked up. So I understand. But I'm like, there's other things you can do. It's just going to be a little bit more work. They never did my foot the way, and it was a man. It wasn't a woman. It was a man. It was a man and a woman in there. It was two people in there. They were doing two people were in there that were working, two technicians were in there working, and there was two people in there they were working on. So I said, okay. I said, wait to get a pedicure. I said, I'm gonna walk because when they do the nails, the smell it was too much. So I walked a little around a little bit, just kind of waited some time. Then I came back and I sit down. So I'm waiting for him to finish. He looks up. He's working. He looks up again. He stops working. He turns on the water in the little tub thing for the pedicures. He tells me to come on and sit down. The water was really hot. It was very, very warm. It wasn't hot, but it was very warm. I said, ooh, it kind of was a little jarring. I sit down. He turns on the little back massager thing. I'm like, oh, okay. It wasn't a full back massage. It was just the lower back, but it was good enough. So I sit in the chair. He gives me a towel for my lap because I have a lap on. And he's finishing up the nails. So I'm sitting there with my feet soaking in the water. So I'm just waiting. Fall asleep, wake up. He's almost done. There's a lady there working on a lady, and he's working on another lady. So I don't know who's going to finish first, but he finishes first. Then he goes, gets the stuff. He takes my foot out. He's scrubbing it, and he's, put on his gloves. He's getting ready. He's doing what he's about to do. He does one foot, he uses like a metal scraper. It's not the blade, but it's like a metal type of scraper. He uses a bigger one, and then he uses a finer one. And then he uses like two different types of pumice. I guess a more coarse pumice and then a finer pumice. And he takes he puts that foot down, then he goes to the other foot. He's feeling it, he's looking, he's like, So he uses the metal scraper, then he uses the finer metal scraper. He's looking at it, like, And he takes a pumice. He's using that one. He's using the coarser pumice. Then he looks at it. Then he takes out the little metal piece that we use. It's like really, really skinny, and it has a point like this, like a V. It's like a metal. It's for getting your cuticles. It's for getting like right into the corners of your cuticles and stuff like that on your feet and on your fingers. So that's what it's for. But he used that on the bottom of my foot. And I was like, what is he doing? So I ain't say nothing. He's noticing this foot because he got my jacked up foot. He's noticing this foot needs some work. So he looks at it. He's like, he's scrubbing. He's scrubbing. He's like, He took that tool and he started to scrape with that tool. I was like, I've never seen that tool used for that. So I'm just sitting there. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just watching. He's scraping and scraping and scraping and scraping and scraping. Then he take that coarse thing and he's scraping again. He scrapes some more. Then he take the fine one and he scrapes some more. And then he takes the coarse pumice. He's a scrubbing and scraping, scrubbing and scraping. Then he takes another fine one and he's scrubbing and scraping and scrubbing and scraping. Then he takes an even finer one and then he's scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing with that one. He took a while on that foot. He did my foot something fierce. By the time he was finished, I was like, yo, no one has ever done my foot that well. And look, I got one normal foot. And that foot, my other foot is jacked up. Anybody who knows me, whoever seen my feet, know my one foot, my right foot is jacked up. He did my foot so good. I was like shocked. Well, not shocked. I was like, and they don't come to the States and be doing nails and racking up. I've never had somebody really work on my feet like that except one other time. And that was in the States. It was in a Korean salon, but it was a sister that was in there doing it. And you don't see that happen that often. But there was this one salon on Flatbush, Korean owned or Chinese owned, whatever. I don't know where they were from. But it was Asian owned salon. And there was some sisters in that. I don't think they were working there. I think they were doing some type of training or something. I don't know what they were doing. But the only time somebody worked on my foot like that was when the sister was in that Korean salon and she was working on my foot. That's the only other time. I was like, dang God, these Korean salons ain't got nothing on our people. Nothing. Look, these Ghanaians, they be slaying your foot. You want to get a pedicure? And I don't know if it's just this one. It's the first time I've gotten a pedicure in the salon. I've gotten a pedicure done at the beach, but it's not like a real pedicure. They pretty much just kind of do the cuticles, do a good job with it, because they just have, their tools and they're at the beach with a towel. So they don't really have much. They can't soak your feet and all that. So they don't do your feet, but they do the cuticles and they'll change the nail polish or polish your nail if you want. And they shape them up and everything. So they do that and they do a good job. And that's just on the beach. But that nail salon, he slayed my foot something fierce. I will show y'all, but I ain't gonna show you my feet. I'm not showing nobody my feet. And I don't think I want to see my feet on live YouTube. No, that's not happening. Oh, so that's the only other story. I'll tell you, and then in the middle of that, he gave me a foot scrub and he gave me a foot massage for both feet. They got a scrub, I got a wash, a massage, I soaked them. They scrubbed them they exfoliated them. Oh my gosh. And then at the end, it was 50 CDs. 50 CDs. 50. Whew, that's like $10. $10 for all that work. And he slayed my foot, I tell you. I was like, oh, yeah, this is how a foot massage and a foot scrub and, cuticles are supposed to be done. He did a really, really good job. So I gave him his money. I gave him a nice tip. I was like, thank you. Came back home. I was like, my feet done well. Massage and everything. Scrub, apricot scrub. Normally when you have to get extra, you got to pay more. All one price. I was like, oh, any day. I could do that every week. Every week I could get my toes done. I really could. Oh, vacation. Yes. Yes. Oh my, exactly. Oh my goodness. Yes. So that was that wasn't today though. My adventure today, and that happened. When did I get my foot done? When did I get that pedicure? It was either Thursday or Friday. Or was it Friday or Saturday? Anyway, a couple of days ago. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, one of them days. That would have been about $50. It would have. It probably would have. Instead, it was 50 CDs, which is about $10. Oh man. Yeah. With the massage, with the scrub. Yeah, you would have had to pay a little bit extra for the massage, a little bit extra for the scrub. And they wouldn't have scrubbed my foot the way they did there, the way that brother did. They wouldn't have got him that good. They would have tried to use, some chemicals or foolishness. Mm-mm. He didn't even think about no chemicals. He just looked at my foot. He felt it. He looked. He felt it. He went to work. Went to town. I was like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was like, I need to know your name. No, I'm only kidding. I didn't do that. But yeah, it was a really good foot pedicure. Excellent work. Excellent work. So I'll definitely be back getting another pedicure, maybe in about 2 weeks, because your feet need a pedicure. Because you walk through a lot of dust, and especially with flip flops and sandals a lot, which I do. It's a lot of dirt roads. Your feet get real dusty all the time. You got to wash with those scrubbies. So if you ever come to visit, it's better to have a little scrubby where you can get your foot done. When you're bathing, you can really scrub the dust off and the excess skin, because your feet will get jacked up walking in some flip flops here. Because there's a lot of dirt roads, dirt at the side of the road where you're walking. Not too many sidewalks. So there's some sidewalks, but sometimes there's a lot of dust at the side of the road. So if you get dusty, that's just what it is. It's part of it. But yeah, but you can get your foot done every week. The 50 CDs. Alrighty, so I don't see no questions. Guys, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name is Kamisha. This is Kamisha's Corner. And right now, I haven't been soaping here, but I'm going to. I have my equipment. So we will be making soap while I'm in Ghana. I will. Not black soap, just regular old, handmade soap. But we will be soaping in Ghana. So you can look forward to that. And I'm just vlogging my journey here, 2021, my 2021 Ghana journey while I'm here. So I'll be back live again, and I'll be uploading videos. Please, on your way in or on your way out, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys. Bye. And give that little baby kisses for me. I saw her on ES Live. She's so energetic. She was like, hi. She's so cute. Anyway, give her kisses and hugs from me to all the babies. I'll see y'all next time, guys. Bye.